Hi lovely Capricorn, it's Lou from New Directions Tarot, and I thought I'd just pop in and do an impromptu read and check in and see what's happening. I'm getting quite addicted to reading the tarot, so let's just go with it. It feels good, feels right. Okay, so yeah, no time, no date. When you get to see this reading, it was meant for you, so we'll leave it at that. Okay, I want to say thank you for being here, thank you for your company, thanks for joining us. So let's see what the lovely cards have to say for us for Capricorn and see what's happening. I got a comment from Capricorn, so I want to say thank you to Mark as well. So that's why I'm doing extra reading. If you would like an extra reading, just comment and let us know that you're the sign could be having a few issues or just needs another clarification. Maybe the reading doesn't connect. So I'm happy to pop in and do another reading for any of the signs if they're struggling and that they need a little bit of direction. So okay, so I want to see the past at the moment. Milk and honey, everything is good it's been good in the past. It's been milk and it's been honey. Oh goodness. Okay, so I want to see what your energy is at the moment, Capricorn. There we go. Co-creating with someone. Or spirit. The spirit's there in that reading as well. The challenge is time for a nap. So you're probably overdoing it a bit at the moment, Capricorn, okay? Or you have been overdoing it, or you just, need that time to think about things. Okay, chop wood. So there's wash on, wash off, Karate Kid type of stuff happening. And another card that popped out was blessed. So whatever's happening here for you at the moment, Capricorn, life is blessed, it's fated at the moment. So there is a blessing coming in. You're feeling blessed. It's a 22 card as well, which is, I think Gandhi's the 22 spiritual number for him. So it is very blessed. It's coming through from the universe. Okay, I'll leave that there. And on the bottom of the deck, I see regeneration. So there is a new you birthing here. Phoenix rising from the ashes type of energy coming through. It's happening. So the regeneration, when you put a lump of coal in and it burns red and red and red and red, and then eventually it just goes black. That's when the regeneration happens. That's when the wisdom comes and the need to rebirth, the need to bloom, become the butterfly. Okay, so it's all leading towards that at the moment. I might just pop that up there with that. Okay, so I also have a self-care card as well. You know me with the self-care. I do like you to take care of yourself and be aware of what's happening here for you, and a colour card that we're going to be that you can work with. Okay, so let's see what milk and honey is all about. Clarify milk and honey. Let me know what it's all about. For Capricorn, it's a 6. So I think life has been, well, milk and honey, it's been quite a nice time at the moment. Okay, so we have a little bit of boredom happening. Yeah, sometimes when life feels really, really good and everything's going kosher, we get bored with things and, we want things to change. Because there's nothing like change to bring in new energy. Co-create, we have the Hierophant. So under milk and honey, we have the 4 of Cups and the 4 of Wands, 2 fours. So it's definitely been about security and feeling stable. Things have felt stable and secure in the past. Co-create, please. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles. Co-create. And time for a nap. That's your challenge at the moment in this reading. We have, okay, there's a wish, that there's a dream here for you. you want to connect to. Okay, and the 8 of Pentacles is here as well. That was a flipper. We have the 10 of Wands in chopped wood. Yes, exactly the energy of chopped wood. And one more card for the outcome, please. Clarifying chopped wood, please. Oh, the Sun. That's nice. Nice energy coming through. And what we don't see coming on the bottom of the deck is the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups talks about choices. We have a lot of choices to make at the moment, or there's something that we need to decide on. Which cup are you going after? That type of energy. You have a dream, you have a desire. It could be something physical that you want to manifest. Whatever's in that cup. We have didn't we have the page? We have the Page of Cups here. So you are meant. That's exactly the energy. What are you going after here? Okay, quite interesting energy here, Capricorn. Let's have a look for the milk and honey. I think life has been pretty nice for you at the moment, like just in your recent past. It's been, you've been well nourished, and there's been a little bit of sweetness in your life. Okay, and with that comes to a little bit of boredom, because when everything's going fine and that sort of stuff, there's nothing to drive us. So there has been a cup on offer. There has been something that Spirit's shown you that might get you excited, but at the moment, no. It's like you still in the past, you've still been looking at that cup thinking, I really don't want to look at that. I know I have skills, but I don't want to take them any further. What's new for me? It's boredom. It's like melancholy energy. So, and that's when in everything, as I said, we always need something to drive us. We're always on a mission or something like that. So it's quite interesting energy, and it's a Fool. So Fools talk about what's going to fill my other cup up. Okay, so that's what you've been looking at. And in comes the Fool of Wands. So I feel that you're feeling fairly stable and secure at the moment, especially with boundaries and that coming up. Like you've looked at boundaries, but also the Four of Wands is about the 1111 card, a portal. So you could have gone through a transition in the last month, 2 months, 4 months, as far as a new door opened up in some description, or things have been good at home. It's a celebration card too, because you're feeling that security, that stability. Your foundations are stronger. I think over this period of time with the milk and honey, and things have not been too bad, I feel that yes, you have probably got bored with life the way it is and want change, but you have found out what your foundation's about and your security over the past, as I said, we'll go 4 months. You've probably been looking a little bit stronger at that. And a little bit boredom. It's like, what do I want to do next? Okay, I have this in order, I have this fixed up in my life, but what's next for me? What give me a reason to wake up every morning? No, I mean, it could be that, but I think you're just looking for another cup to fill up, another something, a desire. Could be a hobby, could be doing up something, being creative, that type of energy, or what's next for me spiritually, that type of energy. And then we come to co-create. This is your energy at the moment. You want to create, you want to co-create with spirit, you want to create something. Okay, I'll show you that card. We have the cheetah there. So fast energy, you want it to happen now. Funny that sometimes, isn't it? There is a lot of wisdom around, and there's a new egg. So there's an egg there. So it's rebirth. There is a birth of something happening here for you with co-create. Another 4 number as well. So you're working with a lot of fours. You might be seeing 444. Let me just have a little look on here. There's another like 24 and 42. So quite a lot of fours on the table. So you've been looking at all the areas of your foundations, where you want to make it stronger, where you want to go. You don't want to be bored anymore. And it is about your home. It is about routine and all that sort of stuff that comes together. You're developing a good routine here as well, I see. So with co-create, so there's either you want to co-create with spirit and your partner and spirits in the mix as well. But you are co-creating something very solid here for yourself. I'd be really pleased with that card coming out, Capricorn, because it lets you know that there's something you're birthing, like the egg nest, the nest is growing of some description. There is commitment. You must, in co-creating, you need to commit to something, and that's where the Hierophant comes in. And now, like, have a look at your beliefs. What do you want to co-create? Do you believe in it? The keys may come from speaking with hierarchy, a spiritual teacher, the shaman, or even if you're into the church, it might be a word with the priest or something like that. But there is some information coming through, but it does take commitment as well with the Hierophant. So red energy, you've got to ground whatever you're co-creating. The keys are available here for you. You're going to be given the keys. So you're going to be given some wisdom, some information. And in comes the Knight of Pentacles, and he's asking you to take some action. You've already looked at something as the Page of Pentacles, and something solid, a foundation, or something you want to invest in. Okay, you've looked at that. Now's the time to get some more information, and time now to create, start to invest more energy and more time and focus on that energy. Okay, the keys are coming, so whatever that means for you, the keys will be revealed, but it is going to take commitment here. To create it, to co-create it with somebody that's close to you. As I said, spirit is working with you as well there. But this is a new egg. It's like something prosperous is coming along. Time for a nap in your challenge. Now, time for a nap says to me that there's lots of healing that you need to get. Your body's sore. I'm picking up a bad back. Time for a nap. You have to nurture the body. Okay. It could have been a lot to do with Pentacles as well. I do find that when you have a sore back, it is to do with where we hold our financial, our money. We get really tight in the back there, especially lower back. So, time for a nap. Have you been looking after yourself? Do you need to take a nap during the day to revive yourself, to connect back to that energy? Or it could be time for a nap to get some spiritual awareness, because in comes this lovely little Page of Cups. And to me, that's probably the best card on the deck. I know the Sun is here for you at the end, and it's like the sun's going to come out. But the Page of Cups is all about a desire, a dream. You're looking at the dream and thinking, if only this is what I really wish for. This is what I really want. That sort of daydreamy energy. So in comes this page, and you're thinking, okay, that's what I really want. Who would have thought? Anyway, so you've had to think on it with taking a nap, time for a nap, connecting to that quiet time, that stillness, nurturing the self, figuring out what you really want to do with your life, and what will make you happy. What's this next step for you to make you more fulfilling in your life? How can you help grow your dharma, your purpose? Okay. Very much about your energy here with this person. with you. And then in comes the Eight of Pentacles. You're working hard. You have been working really hard, maybe with the time for a nap. You're overworked, overwhelmed, tired, so make sure you're nurturing the self. So that could be telling me that you're just working too hard, Karate Kid type of stuff, wash on, wash off. It's repeat, it's routine. A lot of fours here, so we're talking routine, repeat, rinse and repeat. But in saying that, you are creating something with this this legacy that you're making, or these skills that you're developing. So don't give up here. It might be you just need a break from it and then come back with rejuvenation and regeneration. You can look at it from a different perspective. But I do feel there either you need to rest, or you find what you need in that rest as well, in that desire. And then you've got towards the outcome, we've got chop wood, your routine. And the same story again, wash on, wash off, especially with the Eight of Pentacles here. But there is too many burdens that you're carrying at the moment with the chopped wood. You've cut down too much wood here, Capricorn, so you need to release some of the burdens. Like, we can do too much for others sometimes, and that enables another person to be lazy, or our children to be lazy, and it's like, no, they really do need to learn to stand on their own 2 feet. I mean, heaven forbid if you drop dead the next day and then all of a sudden, they've got to learn to defend them for themselves. They've got to know how to cook and things like that. So it's well worth thinking about how you teach your children to become self-sufficient, and that could be just one case scenario. That was just something that came into my head. You could be doing too much at work, so you need to delegate there, delegate at home. It could all be about delegation. It could be just that you're carrying too much weight. You see those old people walking around and they're hunched over, and life, they've had to carry a heavy life. So think about your back, think about what you're carrying, okay? Because as I said, I picked up a lot of fours here as well. So just be careful of carrying too much weight, the wood you're chopping, okay? I mean, it's great to have a routine and that type of thing, but who is it benefiting, you or the person that you're doing the work for? Then as you release some of those lovely pieces of wood, that you've chopped down, we have the Sun card, the beautiful Sun card. The Sun comes out. It trumps all the cards in the deck, the Sun card, and it's like victory and success and achievement, and the sun shines, and it's warm, good energy, it's bright, it's enlightenment. The sun gives us light, growth, harmony. So I think this is absolutely brilliant reading. It's gone from you're feeling not too bad with the milk and honey, a little, as I said, bored. It's a lot to do with the restraints that are on you. I lived in a 4-house once, and I felt very restricted. Okay, so it could be something like that. But you go through a transition in this reading about your desires, and you get ambition and passion and drive and all that sort of area to move forward and just release some of the burdens. It gives you, there's a new passion available here for you. Okay, so let's have a look at the self-care card. I do talk a lot. Okay, why settle for crumbs when you deserve a whole meal? Okay, self-worth. So look at your self-worth, especially here with the chopped wood and the releasing of the 10. This is a burden that you've been carrying a long time, and you're actually letting it go. Okay, self-worth. This gives you self-worth, that you're actually working towards your own self-worth here as you release the burdens that you've been carrying. Self-love, okay, connecting with that. After all, the journey that you're on is about you, and you're evolving to become the best version of you. Okay, as much as we love our partners and that type of thing, and friends and that, it is very much about moving and connecting our dreams back up to the earth. But in order to do that, we've got to have that self-love, that self-worth, okay, to know why we're doing it, that drive. Okay, and we've got grey. Learn to scan your body. Now, that card hasn't come out before, so you might be connecting with colours of grey. Let's see, what is it? 29. It'll be interesting to see what that one says. I like working with colour because it's fast, it's quick, it unblocks. So you might be looking at there might be the black and white, but at the moment you're looking in the grey areas, okay? So that's interesting energy too. I mean, not everything is black and white, is it? Okay, grey. Learn to scan your body. Grey identifies blockages in your body or aura, providing information about your mental, emotional and physical state. Oh, that's interesting. I might have to work with grey myself. Okay, and I have picked up, someone's got a sore back here. And they're carrying far too much weight, burdens that are not theirs. Use grey to give you an alternative point of view and provide you with strength with dealing with challenging situations that you feel are hopeless. The grey ray is a magnifying glass to blocked areas in your body. So you can use that. You can use this grey. You can visualise that grey to scan your body and see if there is any dark patches or grey patches in your aura, in your being. Okay? Visualise a sense of grey ray, then ask it to assist you with scanning your body for any dysfunctions. And you're not going to get the answers straight away, but the more that you do that by taking a nap, the more you will scan your body and feel where your blockages are. Ask your scalp to relax. If it can't relax, does it mean that you're not in touch with your scalp? Okay, things like that. I don't know. Anyway, so use it to bring any blockages or stuckness in your body into your awareness. Close your eyes, place your attention inside your body and ask the grey ray to circle any areas that need help and bring that area into your conscious awareness. Generally, as we go through that, we can speak a different mindset to ourselves. If you look at books like Louise Hay or Annette Noontil, she will help you identify, like, even if you've had a sore finger or something for a while, what is that? Like, what is the blockages there that we're thinking in our minds? So that's how I work with this colour healing. And in a Segal, she lets you know what ailment and what affirmation it could be a problem with any soreness in the body. So interesting area to go into, the secret language of colour and synchronicities and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, I'll have to stop talking. I'll make this too long. Okay, so ciao for now. I hope you enjoyed the read. I hope that you got something out of it. And I'll catch you again. Don't forget to subscribe. That would be wonderful to help the channel in every way. Okay, ciao for now. Bye.